Good morning, YouTube. I would just like to thank everyone that has visited my YouTube site so far. I'm going to give you a brief history on Deborah's Quiet Corner. I started recording Deborah's Quiet Corner back in 2018 on my Facebook page, and after my husband took sick, I had to take a little rest from it. So, um, if you go to my Facebook page, you'll see a lot of my previous recorded Deborah's Quiet Corners. I think I might have did like 12 episodes when I first started, and I just feel blessed to be able to come back to this. This isn't to put anybody down or to make anybody feel bad about themselves. As a matter of fact, it's put here for a time to pull yourself away, get quiet, and just think over some things that we normally push to the back burner. A lot of times we just stay so busy because we don't want to stop to think about some things that we need to think about. It's just easier to stay busy and to keep our minds racing all the time, because if we sit still and really start thinking, then sometimes we have to think about things that are a little difficult. So that's basically what I'm on here for, to just hopefully you can pull apart a little bit of your day and just sit with me in my quiet corner, and we can just go over some things that, like I said, sometimes we're so busy we can't even um, think about certain things because we don't have the time and we keep ourselves so busy. So that's basically what I'm here for. So we're going to talk on the subject of jealousy today. Jealousy, that is a very strong word. And the noun of jealousy is the state of being jealous. The state of being jealous is the noun of jealousy, and the objective of jealousy is feeling or showing envy of someone or the achievements of a relative. Yes, it can be in a family. It can be jealousy can be in a family where one of the members of the family has achieved a lot and the other ones weren't able to achieve as much. So, it's kind of like if you have siblings and maybe one sibling did real well and the other one kind of struggled and maybe gotten to different things and they couldn't get where they really felt like they should, or they feel like the parent favors one child over the other. That can bring jealousy in the relationship of siblings. Um, we have to be so careful with that because it is a strong emotion. Jealousy makes people do stuff that they wouldn't even think about. Let's think about Joseph. Joseph had his brothers, and they were so jealous of the love that the dad had for Joseph that one of the brothers wanted to kill him because of jealousy. And his dad had made a coat of many colors for Joseph, and they got really jealous over the fact that, well, why is dad making him this special coat? He didn't make one for us. So the one brother plotted to kill him. But the moral of the story with Joseph is that Joseph wound up being the one that came back to bless his family during a famine. So we have to be careful how we treat each other during our good times, because that person that you didn't treat so well, they may be the one to come back and bless you when things aren't going so well. There's jealousy in the workplace. A person gets a promotion that you thought you should have gotten, and you get jealous and say, well, how come they got that promotion? I can do that job better than them. I don't know why they picked them over me. Well, for whatever reason, that person got the promotion and you didn't get the promotion. So there's also jealousy between friends. There's jealousy between families. There's some abnormal jealousies. They are like extreme jealousies. Like, you don't even know why you're jealous of the person. You don't even know. Like, you can't figure out, like, why am I so jealous of them? You have everything. They have maybe not as much as you, but for some reason you still are jealous of them. You can't even figure out why you're so jealous of them. And that comes from insecurity or obsession and wanting to be in control. So that kind of jealousy is like you just want to be in control of everything. Um, you are totally insecure. You come off as a very confident person, but deep down inside you are so insecure. So that is extreme jealousy. You don't want to get into that because it's not a healthy place to be. I just think God has given all of us what He thinks we can handle. Somebody may be able to handle the big blessing, I mean, a lot. And then God says, well, I can trust them to manage this big blessing. And then you'll have someone that can manage a middle blessing. So they're not too far to the right and they're not too far to the left in their blessings. They're like right in between, as far as what God can trust them with. Then you have the person that God can't really trust them with too much. So He will only give them what He knows they can manage, because He knows if He gives them way more than that, they're going to either destroy it or they're going to use it wrong, and it's not going to benefit the purpose that He intended. So you don't know what goes along with those big blessings. You don't know the people that stay up at night because they can't sleep, worrying about what if I lose this, and what if something happens and all this that we have now is no longer there. You don't know the weight of the blessing. You just see the blessing. Too much is given, much is required. So the more the Lord entrusts in you, the more the load, the heavier the responsibility of that blessing. So He will never give us more of a blessing than He knows we're able to manage. So when you see somebody that's got like a whole lot of blessings, they got a whole lot of responsibility behind that blessing. And you just see the manifestation of the hard work that they put in, the sleepless nights that they may have had to try to get where they are. You don't know how many tears they may have cried, and they might have lost some things in between that, and all we can see is the big blessing, but it is going to cost you something. So make sure you pray, Lord, give me the blessing that I can handle, not the blessing that somebody else is handling, because you don't know the weight of that blessing. You don't know the weight of the blessing, and you may not be able to stand up under the weight of the blessing. So don't be jealous about what nobody has, because God gives us all what He thinks we can handle. He blesses us all. When you wake up in the morning, you're blessed. So never envy what you think somebody else has, because until you walk in their shoes and stand up under the weight of that blessing, you really don't know what they had to endure before they got where they are. So just keep that in mind. Be satisfied with your blessing, and God can trust you with more. And when God gives you more, He can trust you with it, and you're going to do the right thing. You're going to stay faithful. You're not going to forget about Him. He's going to be the last thing you think about, and the only time you think about Him is when, something goes left with your blessing. Then He will bless you. So your blessing is your blessing. Don't be upset about nobody else's blessing, and definitely don't go around with the spirit of jealousy. Okay, I just wanted to say that this morning. This is the 4th of July weekend. This is Deborah's Quiet Corner. Everybody stay safe this holiday weekend. Your cookouts, your family, and I so appreciate anyone that comes through. And please leave your comments and let me know that you came through. Hit the subscription button and hit the notification bell so that when I am getting ready to post something new, you can be notified. Okay, I just thank you so much. I really appreciate those that are coming through, visiting Deborah's Quiet Corner. And like I said, this is something that I started 2 years ago on Facebook, and now I'm bringing it to YouTube. Okay, so peace out. Have a blessed, safe 4th of July weekend, and I'll talk to you soon. Oh, by the way, I said I might do the king crab legs in my kitchen tomorrow. I'll see how things go tomorrow, and if I can squeeze it in, I guarantee you I'll go in the kitchen and prepare them for you tomorrow. All right, I'll talk to you soon. Peace.